I am Jelena, your event planner, the queen that creates while all of you celebrate, and I'm here with another DIY video. Ta-da! If you are new to my channel, thank you so much for stopping by. I hope that you like it, and don't forget to go and look at the other videos. And if you are a subscriber already, thank you all so much. Please keep them going. You know, it only took me about a whole year to get here. No, so on a serious note, I decided to do a DIY video on something that could be made for all of the future moms to be. So, you know, the baby mamas, baby mamas. Say that, just kidding. Sorry, Miss Jackson. All right, I'm done. Anyway, so I'm going to show you all how to make a maternity sash. Now, I figured this would be a nice project for future moms to be, or I don't know, if you want to make a mom to be, like, let's just say she couldn't have a baby shower because of the situation that we're in right now. And maybe you just want to gift her with something where she can take some really nice pictures with a little maternity sash to go around her belly. So it's always been a cute idea. I used to sell them. I haven't made them in a long time just because I haven't had the time. But today I'm going to show you how to make them. So I don't have a client to make this for, but I did have some leftover material, so I just decided to use that instead. So everything that you see here is just stuff that I had laying around. But it's still gonna look nice because they actually match, and this could go to somebody if they really wanted it. So some of the things that you're going to need, some of the items, you're going to need some ribbon, specifically 2 yards of it. Now, I did not measure this. I just had some leftover on a roll, so I'm just using all of it. It might be 2 yards, I'm not sure. You are going to need some of this paper. I don't know why I forgot the name, felt paper? Yeah. Some of this, I just had some scraps laying around, literally the last one that I had. Now, you're gonna wanna get some of these flowers, all right? These are some flowers. These are like cloth flowers. You can just probably buy them from Amazon, or actually, I'm sure Walmart will have them. So a lot of times they could be in the aisles where you'll find like hair clips, like little girl hair clips. So, because a lot of them will have like the little, the little clip on the back if you want to, you know, make it a hair clip like that. I don't know why I did. You know, this might be something. Hey, y'all. Okay, I'm done. But anyway, so yeah, you'll find them in Walmart in that area. Also, pair of scissors. I would normally use a different pair of scissors, but I have the same bag that I've been working out of, and these are the only scissors that I have in it. So we're going to make these work. And then, a glue gun with a lot of glue in it. And this is also very important. I have a nice glass of lemonade. Okay. So I'm not going to cut this ribbon because we're going to assume that this is already 2 yards. So, like I said, this is a maternity sash. Oh, also, I forgot. If you want to add some extra, like little decorative ribbon around to make it a little bit more fancy, you could do that too. This was leftover as well. So the first thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to want to cut 2 pieces of your felt paper or felt cloth, I guess. I typically fold it in half so I get the same size felt paper. I really should have a different pair of scissors. I feel like this is going to take me only 100 years to cut, but it's all good. So you're going to cut 2 pieces of it. I typically fold it in half. Oh gosh, the scissors are the worst. So like I said, I typically fold it in half, and then I will cut it again so that it is the same size. Come on. I should really be better prepared for this. Next time, guys, next time. At least this is better than my last video. Oh God, come on, last piece, last piece. There you go. All right, so you have two pieces, generally the same size, all right? When I tell you this is the easiest thing to do, I promise you this is extremely easy. So, the first thing that you're gonna wanna do, or actually I guess this is the second thing that you're gonna wanna do, is you're going to take your ribbon, you're gonna fold it in half, and you're gonna wanna find the middle point of your ribbon. The middle point. Now sometimes you have some ribbons that are shiny on one side and dull on the other, so you just wanna make sure that you get the correct side, all right? So this is now the middle of the ribbon. So what I am going to do now is I'm going to put use my hot glue gun to put glue on the felt paper. Jeez. Not really sure why I'm doing this with my left hand. Yeah. There you go. You're gonna take it and try to even it out to put the, you wanna put the shiny side of the ribbon facing up, and you're just gonna put it right on top of the felt paper. Be careful because the glue will still be hot. Yeah, the glue will still be hot. And you wanna make sure that you're not burning yourself. If you see some sides sticking up, then you can go back and put extra glue on. I tend to go back and just put it, I tend to just start with the middle and then I'll go back and add glue to the end because I don't want any glue to stick out on the sides. So now everything is nicely glued down. Then the next thing that you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna put glue on top of the ribbon. Now, being a fact that you know that the felt paper is bigger than the ribbon, you can put it on as much of the ribbon as possible. Try to even them out so they look the same. Okay, my paper is clearly uneven, but it's all good, it's all good. There you go. So now you have the felt paper on the outside and the inside. Now, the reason why I have the ribbon in between all of this is because when the mom is wearing it on her belly, I personally don't like the ribbon just to show in the back end. And this adds a little reinforcement to, to the sash. All right, so the next thing that you're gonna wanna do is if you have any type of additional ribbon that you wanna accessorize it with, then this is the time to put it on. So I like to make my sashes with two little bows on the side. So depending on how big you want your bow, you'll fold it in half one time, and then you'll fold it in half another time, and measure it out. Now this could be big, small, but you want to measure it out because you want to see how big you need your bows to be. I don't want this to be huge, so I think that this is going to be a nice size. Now before I cut it, I am going to measure it out because I want to make sure that the other side is the same size. All right, so you're going to do that. You're going to cut it in half so you have two pieces that are the same size. That way when you're making your bow, they'll all be the same. This has so much glitter on it. Okay. So what I do to, sometimes if I feel like it's just not cooperating, I'll fold it in half, and then I'll take the middle of the bow, bring it down in the middle. So that way now it's two bows, as if I'm about to be a little kid and tie my shoelaces in with bunny ears. Not quite that, but. So now you have two different, you have two different bows, or two bows. You're gonna take your glue gun and you're going to add some glue in there. Now be extremely careful, because since this is ribboned, this one is sheer, so me putting glue on this it's just gonna seep through. So if I put my hands directly on the glue, what do you think is gonna happen? You guys are smart, I'm sure you are, so you know that I'm gonna get burnt. So I'm not gonna do that. I'm just going to spread it out so that the glue, gets stuck to both sides of the materials, and then that's that. I'll do the same thing with the other side. Fold it down the middle. Like that. Add some more glue. Watch your fingers, please, and thank you. I guess it doesn't make sense to have my glue gun all the way over there. You guys should have told me that. All right, there you go. So now that we have both ribbons, you're gonna wanna put them on the sides of your sash. So you're just gonna add a little glue on the side. Ow, dang it. Be careful with the glue. I have lots of burns on my fingers because I don't practice what I preach. All right, so then you got some one side, we'll put a little glue on the other side. And there you have it. So now we have two bows on the side. And this, let me make sure it's gonna stick. And this is how it will look. Now just even it out, make sure that it actually looks even. If it doesn't, you might have to adjust it, but you do want it to kind of somewhat look the same. All right. Actually, my bow, I feel like one is upside down, so let's see. If I stick it that way. No, I think I just folded it differently. Better. You'll be able to see how you fold it. So if it doesn't look like it's matching up, like maybe one side of the bow is facing the top and the other side is facing the bottom, you just want to eyeball that and make sure that it's facing the same direction. Perfect. Now, for the fun part. I should have taken these off already, but I did not, so bad me for not prepping. Generally, you could just rip them off because they're just glued on there, just like I'm gluing these. Just be careful if they have like safety pins or, pins in the back. Oh, I just messed that up. It's okay. That's what glue is for. Ha ha. If it's not coming off, you can always cut the Velcro. Is it Velcro? Felt? It's felt paper. Felt, whatever. You could just cut that off because some people want to really do their job and they want to add a lot of glue on the back of it, so you can't take it off. I don't know why they want to be A students and everything. Come on. Perhaps if I had my better, there we go. It's coming, guys. There we go. Whew. All right, now I'm just gonna add a little bit more glue to this so I can fix the flower that I messed up. And I think the rest of them are good. Okay, this has something on the back. We'll just rip that off. So now you're gonna want to lay out your flowers because you want to, you know, pretty much design them in the way that looks right for you. So I typically try to, you know, have them like follow some type of a pattern. So clearly this is black and white and pink. So what I'm thinking is that I have this flower that's connected. So maybe I could put that there. This black flower can go on the side. Maybe I can do something like this. Turn this to the side. Bam. So now that you have your pattern laid, now what you have to do is glue it on. This is extremely easy. Now, one thing that you might want to pay attention to is making sure that you have enough flowers that's going to take up the width of your of the felt, because you don't, that matters a lot. So you don't want flowers, and you don't want not enough flowers and more felt than the flowers, because then it's going to show on the sides. So that's something that you're going to want to pay attention. So can you believe I was actually looking through my bag to get some more glue, and I found another pair of scissors. I think something got stuck on it, but these will work a whole lot better. All right. So like I said, you're going to want to put glue on the back of your flowers, making sure that you position them at a place that makes sense for your pattern. I also like to make sure that I position them in a way where I'm covering up all types of imperfections. So if I have a flower maybe that I used previously for something and then took it off, so maybe there's glue on it and I couldn't get it off or something like that, then I try to overlap the flowers so that way you don't see the imperfections. All right, so I actually needed another flower and I just had one more pink flower left, so it was meant for this project. So like I said, it's important to kind of overlap them because it just makes it all kind of flow a little better and makes it look less kind of like choppy. So don't be afraid to lift some of the flowers up and do things like that. So I have now glued all the flowers on, and I kind of feel like it's missing something, and because I have this product here, I am going to put it on. So I had a leftover brooch from my last project, my last DIY project, that I am going to add right in the middle. It's actually really pretty. All right. So the last thing what I would say is that if you have any of the felt showing through, you might want to go and see if you could fix that up. So I like to take my scissors and try to make, just remember, don't cut the your ribbon, but I try to make it look a little smoother. So that way it looks a little prettier in the back. I mean, this is the back of it, so you won't see it because this is the part that would be on the mom's belly, but that is okay. I tend to try to curve the sides. If you see anything sticking up, then you're gonna wanna go back and put some more glue so that way it's not sticking up. And now I like to fluff out the ribbons, especially if it's the ones that have like the little wire in it, because when you fluff it out, then it stays that way. All right, so last but not least, what you can do to the sides, I think this is definitely longer than 2 yards, but it's okay. If your ribbon is not cut, like if you just cut it any old way with the scissors, you're gonna wanna make sure that it's cut nicely. So this is important. I tend to try to just cut it on an angle. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes I have to go back and fix it. With a sharp pair of scissors, you cut it on an angle. And then you're gonna take the ends of it and you burn it a little bit. Be careful with it. I have messed up a whole, belly sash doing that. I decided to burn it at the end and it actually burnt it. Like I was very upset. But anyway, doesn't matter. We're here now with the new sash, and this is the finished product. So here you are with the mom's belly sash. Something cute for her to wear. It comes from the heart, and it will look really nice in pictures. Now I hate doing this because I feel like people will get the wrong idea. They'll think that I'm pregnant, and I don't like having false advertisement. So anyway, but if the mom was pregnant, it would go on her belly like this, and she could take it on bare belly. Or what's really pretty is if they wear like a solid color dress, then the sash goes on top and she's like posing, looking all angelic and everything. This is the finished product. I hope you like it. Let's see. If you like more things like this, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, subscribe. Next DIY, I think I'm going to show you how to make a balloon garland, especially for those who like to do like the little birthday shoots in your own house. So if you have a 5-year-old or little kid or something like that, and you want to honor their birthday by doing a nice little photo shoot, I'll show you how to make a balloon garland. So if you want to see that, give me a thumbs up and comment below. Have a good one. Toodles.